show you how to publish your own ebooks and other material that you'll use to upload to your account. And then, like I said, I'll share one of those price points with you. All right. So let's talk about how do you find topics that really make money. Well, you can sell content for almost any topic. I sell content for just dozens of different genres. I like to test different marketplaces, so I sell how-to stuff. I sell fiction, non-fiction. I sell stuff geared towards females, males, young adults, seniors. And there's a three-step process to this whole entire system. It's not complicated at all. And I want you to write down each step. So step one is research, all right? Research. So let's go into step one right now. And for this part, we're going to need Google's keyword tool, all right? Step one is research. Use Google's keyword tool. So if you type in free Google keyword tool at google.com, usually the first result is what will come up. Click onto that link, and that will take you to a control panel that looks similar to this. This is where you would type your idea. Now remember, we're doing market research, so we're going to type in our idea. So let's say if your idea was, you thought about publishing an ebook that was geared towards pet owners, right? So you would type in something like pit bull owners, or maybe Siamese cat owners, or chow chow owners, right? That's what you would type in this area. Then you would hit search. So in this example, I typed in dreams interpretation. What do dreams mean, and meaning of dreams. You can type in, usually don't type in more than 10 phrases at a time, right? No more than 10 phrases at a time. Hit search, and Google will tell you how much of the search volume each of those phrases, as well as similar phrases, are getting. So if we take a look here, we'll see that the phrase interpretation of dreams received 2.2 million searches last month. And you're going to see two different columns here. You're going to see your global monthly searches column, which is this one here. And then to the right of it, you're going to see your local monthly searches column. We want to make as much money as possible. So we don't want to pay attention to the local monthly searches column. We want to sell our books on a global level. And I'll show you how we'll do this once we create our Amazon account. So this is the column you want to pay attention to. All right, interpretation of dreams, 2.2 million searches. The meaning of dreams, 500,000 searches. Dreams meaning of, 500,000 searches. So it's pretty much safe to say that there's a lot of people that are interested in finding out what their dreams mean, right? Pay attention to this box. I'll come back to it pretty soon. Let's go to the next slide here. Here's another example. I typed in desserts with strawberry. Google says, okay, here's the phrase desserts with strawberry, as well as some similar phrases that people are typing in. And here's the number of searches that are taking place on a global monthly search level. Desserts with strawberry, 33,000. Recipes for the strawberry desserts, 12,000. Recipe strawberry desserts, 12,000. Easy desserts with strawberries, 2,000. Now, when you're looking at your marketplaces and you're doing the research, I want you to write this down. You want to look for global monthly searches that have a combined, or that have search results within 10,000 to 100,000 searches. All right, that have search results within the numbers of 10,000 to 100,000 searches. And the reason why is because anything less than 10,000 searches combined, anything less than 10,000 combined searches, and it's just too small of a market, right? It's like having a Ferrari on a dead-end street. You come up with a great idea, but there's just not enough people to serve that idea to. Anything more than 100,000, it's just really too broad, right? Again, I test a lot, and I found that those are prime numbers, between 10,000 to 100,000 searches. So if you go in and you add up all of these searches combined, 33,000, 12,000, 12, 12, right? We've got about, 60,000 here, and then 33,000, so that's like 90. And then you add this, it's just about 100,000. So that meets our search criteria, right? So that's exactly how that works there. Now, one of the questions that I get is, I don't get it. We're selling these books on Amazon, not Google, so why should we be concerned with using Google keyword tool to create titles, all right? Remember when I told you to pay attention to the boxes that were circled, the red boxes? Well, here's step 2 of using the Google keyword tool. Not only can you use it to do market research, but you can also use it to come up with some killer titles. Like, this stuff is so easy that you can use it to come up with killer titles. Here's the title, The Meaning of My Dreams, and this will all make sense. Just follow me right now. It'll all make sense pretty soon. The Meaning of My Dreams, an excellent title. What's even better about this is that there's 18,000 people that are searching for that phrase, that are typing that phrase in. That's not a title right now. That's not an existing book title. Right? It may be now. Someone may have swiped it from me, but it wasn't when I first put this together. But imagine if you go in and you title your ebook something that 18,000 people are already looking for. It gives you the advantage. So 2 ways of using this tool. Here's another example of just cherry plucking right titles out of this whole system here. Recipes for Desserts with Strawberries. Another killer title here. Here's another one. This is a smaller title, just a much shorter, concise title. Easy Strawberry Desserts. What I like to do with the shorter titles is I like to add to them. So I'll always add to the end. Write that down. Always add to the end of a title. Easy Strawberry Desserts that your children will love. Or easy strawberry desserts that are under, 100 calories. I don't know. Easy strawberry desserts that can be made in less than 15 minutes. Right? The reason why you want to add to the end is because you always want to leave this phrase that Google gives you intact, because this is the phrase that people are typing in. Now, let's see how this all works together. All right? Now, the reason why using this keyword tool to find titles works so well is because Google loves Amazon. There's so much content that's constantly being added to Amazon. Google loves it. Right? And I'm going to show you why this works so well. When you title your ebook after a phrase that people are typing in, Google says, okay, here's something that matches exactly what people are typing in. Not only that, but it's coming from Amazon. Let's really rank this thing well. So not only do they rank you on the first page, but check it out. For this ebook, How to Market and Sell Your Ebook, this is an actual title here. They ranked it first page, second position. Do you see how that works? So you have both of these giants that are helping you to make sales. You have Amazon that's helping you to make sales because people go to Amazon to buy, right, and to look for ebooks and material to buy. But you also have Google that's listing your book within their search results. So you now have just this double whammy thing that's taking place. Let me show you another example. How to earn passive income in a lousy economy. Another real life phrase that people would type in, right? Now, this gets even better. Not only is this phrase appearing on the first page, but it's first page, first position, second position, third position in Google. All of these are Amazon links pointing directly back to this ebook. Can you say money in a bank? Super easy. Alright, so use that Google keyword tool to find topics and to create titles. Alright, I want to also show you, because titles are so important, as a matter of fact, titles are extremely important, as most people make their buying decision when they're buying an ebook or a physical book based off the title more than anything else. All right, so I want to show you a few other ways to create killer titles. What I've done is, over the last year, I've come up with what I call title enhancers, and these are pretty much little elements that I add to my titles that have allowed me to double and triple the amount of sales and profit that I've made through my Amazon Kindle account. I've tested just dozens of these things. I'm going to give you about a half dozen of them right now. In the course, I give you just a ton of them. And you want to write these down. I'll be going over them fairly quickly, so please write them down. Title enhancers. Here's how they work. Title enhancers basically answer the question that your prospect or anyone that's thinking about buying your ebook may be asking of themselves. Okay? So, for example, if you had a gentleman who needed to learn how to stain his deck. His wife has been after him for a month now. She says, if you don't go out and stain that deck this weekend, you're sleeping on the couch. He whips out his iPad or his Kindle and he visits Amazon and he says, you know what? I got to learn how to stain this deck and get it done right now. He types in stain deck. He sees 2 titles. He sees one that says stain your deck. Basic title that says stain your deck, and then he sees another ebook that's titled How to Stain Your Deck. In his head, he's already wondering, how can I stain my deck? How can I learn how to stain my deck? When he sees this title, it answers the question that he's asking of himself already. This is not easy. This is not hard stuff, not rocket science. Really easy. Here's another example. Quickest way. Most people want to learn how to do things fairly quickly, especially nowadays, right? So when you have a title that tells them, here's 21 quickest ways to make money online, it really really draws them in. Alright? Here's another example. The fastest way to get something done. Alright? My wife just recently became a registered nurse, and when she was going to school, it was driving her nuts because it was taking so long, right? Anyone that goes to school to become a nurse, they want to learn how to get this done the right way, but also quickly. They don't want to go to school for 10 years, right? So the fastest way to get your nursing degree, not get your nursing degree in 10 years, but the fastest way to get your nursing degree, it speaks directly to them. It answers their questions that they're asking of themselves. Quick and easy ways to lose weight. The world's best kept tips to losing weight. The best way to lose weight when you need to do it ASAP. So best way to, that's the title enhancer. Tips to, easy ways to, how to, quickest ways to, fastest way to. You guys should be writing those down. I'm going to show you why these work so well. Right? Let's go back to the presentation here. And we're going to go back to our Google keyword tool. Take a look at the title enhancers that I went in and I loaded in. Alright? The title enhancer how to. You've got 338 million, not thousand, not 338,000 people, 338 million people that are adding the phrase how to their Google search in some form or fashion. So for example, tips on how to lose weight, right? We've got 250,000 people that have typed that in over the last 30 days. That's why these title enhancers work so well, because people are already typing these types of phrases into Amazon. Alright, this is Google, but people do searches on Amazon in the same manner that they would on Google. Here's another example. Tips to 30 million people. Alright, best way to 4 million people. Here's an example of how someone would go in and type that phrase in. The best way to lose weight. Alright, what is the best way to lose weight? Best way to lose weight. Best way to make money. Right, so do you see how these title enhancers, by adding them, they give you that extra additional edge? Easy stuff. Now I took the title enhancer. Here's another way that I like to do this. I like to take a title enhancer and then take the subject that I'm thinking about publishing content for and combine them. So for example, if I'm thinking about publishing an ebook under the topic gardening, I would take my title enhancer how to, or any of the other title enhancers, and put it in along with my subject and then hit search. Then Google would tell us how many people are actually searching for that phrase. So how to garden, there were, this is amazing right here, 45 million people that typed in the phrase how to garden when I pulled up these search results at the time. 45 million. Is that within our desired search criteria range? Not at all, right? Not at all. But then Google also says, well, here's some other phrases that are related to the main phrase that you put in, how to make a garden. These are also phrases that people are searching for. How to make a garden, 200,000. And pay attention, guys, because I want some input from you in this questions box in just a few seconds. How to design a garden, 500,000 people. How to build a raised garden bed, 12,000 people. How to plant a garden, 300,000. Which of these do you think fits our desired search criteria? Is it this one with 200,000? Is it this one with 500,000? Is it this one with 12,000? Or is it the last one, how to plant a garden, with 300,000? What do you guys think? Which one fits our desired search criteria? And let me see what you guys are putting in here.